Proceed east on I-80 east in 88 miles. Take exit 290 on the right for I-2 80 east, US 61 south, out of route. Drive to roads behind you on I-80 or reroute from current location.
Let's do a last leg of this, see how far we can get before we hit our 70 hours once again.
Proceed east on I-80 east in 87 miles. Take exit 290 on the right for I-2 80 east, US 61 south, Marine, and US 6 east.
Supposedly this time tomorrow, all the snow is going to start. So enjoy the warm weather and the sun and the blue skies and the clean roads. Tomorrow may be an adventure. Or we might just sit and wait. Who knows? Take the old Segway out, play in a snowdrift. Maybe we'll send the drone up in the eye of the blizzard. 51 degrees. I can't see much snow sticking. Cow poop. we play our cards right, we may just barely roll in to Iowa 80 before we run out of time. And in that case, I'm wondering if we should do a live broadcast tour of the Iowa 80. Probably too late for the museum, but who knows. Take you up to the dentist office and a laundry room and all sorts of good stuff. Show you what it looks like on the inside of the world's largest truck stop. Especially since they doubled the size of it. This guy is over here about to knock off the edge. He's like just sitting over there on the edge. I don't know. I didn't see him doing a phone or nothing. I think he was just afraid to be by us. And if you're afraid to be by us, don't stay close to us. I don't get it. Maybe we could do an online shopping. If you see something on the camera, you tell me what it is, what you want, and I'll buy it for you and we'll ship it out to you. Who knows? Tell you what, we could put one of you in the dryer and one of you could be in the washer, side by side, of course. One of you could be in a dentist chair. What do you think of that? this area, starting at 3 a.m. Sunday morning.
You have 1 hour and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
So that means we may wake up with a big blizzard tomorrow morning. And we just got the pumpkin clock. So we have 59 minutes on our 70-hour clock. You know, ironically, several years ago, we spent 2 whole days stuck in Iowa 80 on Christmas Day because of a winter storm. I don't know, 7 years ago or so. We're at mile marker 230 right now. Iowa 80 is at exit 284. That means we have 54 minutes, or 54 miles. In 58 minutes, we'll be able to get there just barely in time. If tomorrow is a shutdown day, I don't know, of course, but if tomorrow turns out to be a shutdown day, because we're not driving no blizzard. And if we have a good signal, we'll do the live camera at the truck stop. The blizzard truck stop. Maybe we could have a BigRigTravels breakfast at the restaurant tomorrow. Restaurant's nice. It has a fireplace. It has old trucks inside the restaurant. All that good stuff. Signs are talking about a wind or storm warning starting 3 a.m. That's what this sign says. And everybody coming back from Turkey Day? Yeah, Turkey Day and blizzards, or holiday traffic and blizzards. Probably not the best mix. Maybe we'll even do a, I don't know, tomorrow's a Sunday. Maybe we'll see if the barber shop is open. Got some of this mop off my hair. Best Buy and Shields parking lot is jam-packed full. 30 minutes, 30 miles to the truck stop, 37 minutes in time. We'll spend the night at Iowa 80. Iowa 80, Iowa 80, Iowa 80. The world's largest truck stop. About you on the news.
You have 0 hours and 30 minutes of remaining drive time.
Oh no! Is that a car in a ditch? No, that's water in a ditch. With a headlight reflection. Pile of water in a ditch. And it reflected all the cars. I thought it was a headlight. I thought it's too early for that. The storm ain't here yet. Look at all this traffic. Tomorrow is going to be a big mess if there's any snow. Actually, I hope we get snowed in to the top of the doors. Miles to the truck stop, 26 miles till we run out of time. racers. Just think that's going to be tomorrow with snow and ice on the road and speed racers. Not a good combination.
You have 0 hours and 15 minutes of remaining drive time.
15 minutes, and then we all become pumpkin pie. Iowa 80. Reverse stairs.
Not approved. Drive to road behind you on I-80 or reroute from current location.
Now, the trick is getting across this road. One little car. Come on, come on, move it. Get out of my way. Nice shit, let's go, let's go! Everybody lean forward. Gee, you don't see a big truck coming? And this building right here is Iowa 80 Truckin Museum. Right there. They have like quadrupled the size of that from when we first went here. Man, ain't nobody here. And with nobody being here, that means we get front row parking. Pretty much front row parking. All right, let's shut it down. And you do get free internet here. All right, let's see.
Home. Messaging. You have 0 hours and 3 minutes of remaining drive time.
3 minutes. Woohoo! All right, we did 499.9 miles today. You know my target is 500. I think we're pretty close. 499.9 miles. Pretty close. Tomorrow we will gain 7 hours and 50 minutes. And inspections and stuff will take about that 50 minutes. So tomorrow we should only be driving 7 hours. However, we also have the big storm coming up. In fact, let's read this here. Read this weather bulletin we got. Winter storm warning in effect from 3 a.m. Sunday to midnight Sunday night. Heavy snow expected. Snow accumulations of 6 to 8 inches or more. Winds as high as 35 miles an hour. Missouri, Iowa, Illinois. Let's see. Travel will be very hazardous, if not impossible. Blowing snow will create blizzard conditions with near zero visibility. Heavy wet snow, strong winds may result in downed power lines. So that's potentially what we have to wake up to. Hey Fletcher, $5. Woo! So we made it just before complete pitch black. I don't want to wake up at 3 a.m. because we only have 7 hours we could drive tomorrow. So what's the point of waking up so early? You know what I mean? And it's supposed to spread all the way into Chicago and beyond, so the only thing we would be doing is giving up a good parking spot and getting out in the middle of the mess where there won't be any parking. We'll have to just play it by ear. We'll wake up, we'll see what it looks like. If I shut down Sunday, can I sneak in a 34-hour restart? Well, it depends. If we're shut down because of snow and blizzards, probably so. However, we're supposed to deliver in New Jersey at 4 a.m. Monday. So, how many miles do we have to go? I don't know. How many miles do we have to go on this trip?
Messaging.
We still have, whoops.
Asking for route.
Let's see what it comes up with. We won't have enough time even for a Tuesday appointment. I'm waiting for the nav to show us how many we got left. Anything about another driver coming to get your trailer? No word yet. Okay, so Bill came up with the answer before my navigation
Building
system
route.
did. I think. Okay, so basically we have 924 miles to go.
Home. Messaging.
924 miles to go to the first delivery. We're supposed to deliver 4 a.m. on Monday. Obviously, we can't do 924 miles in a winter storm in one day, and we only have 7 hours to drive tomorrow. So, literally, it's impossible to do anything with. In this case, none of it's my fault. I mean, if you keep hitting your 70-hour clock, what are you going to do? I'm not driving illegal, and the company doesn't expect me to. They can either reschedule or they can find another driver to take over. But the trip was too big to only do it in the 3 days they gave us. And then on top of that, we didn't get to finish our 34-hour clock. So the last trip being canceled kind of monkeyed up multiple things. By the way, I'm taking donations if anybody wants to buy my Christmas presents here. I'm kidding. I was reading chat the other day and somebody complained that I ask for money too much and all that stuff. I might joke about it, but you guys know better. I think that's kind of dumb. Somebody complained I ask for money. That's retarded. You know, nobody needs to send me money. I'm just playing. You guys give donations all the time anyways, so, you know, I don't believe in begging for money, and somebody took it wrong, that's their problem. Can I install a snow plow in front of the truck? Probably make us overweight. What's for dinner? I don't know. Yes, my email is simple to remember, BigRigSteve@BigRigTravels.com. The good food is across the street. At the Pilot? Yuck. Who wants to eat at the Pilot? 2-day-old hamburgers. Yuck. Besides, they got everything here. They got Dairy Queen and Orange Julius and Taco Bell and like 5 or 6 restaurants. But the best one, this really is one of the best buffets I feel in the world. Beautiful setup, nice looking food, all fresh, wonderful fireplace in there, dim lighting, nice. Got a lot of stuff in here. Nice. Winter Storm Bruce spreading snow, gusty winds, and blizzard conditions. Yay! Another winter weather warning here 2 minutes ago. I don't know, obviously. I don't know what the snowstorm's going to do. If it's just light snow, we'll drive. If it's gusty winds, heavy snow, and we look at radar, because in winter weather, or when winter weather is looming, like it is today, I always look at road conditions, traffic cameras ahead of me, and all that stuff, because I'm not willing to give up a good hidey hole parking. I don't give that up when there's known trouble, known traffic stoppage, known road closures ahead of me. To me, that's just silly. Now, if we wake up in the morning and the weather's fine, you know, and no big problems ahead of us, we'll roll. But if it's downright ugly and everything plays out like they say it is, we will probably be here tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I know a lot of times I'll get emails, what are you going to do this? What are you going to do that? Well, I don't have answers. I can't forecast the future. And if you know anything about truck driving, or you watched us for a while, you know we basically live by the seat of our pants. Anything can and frequently does change. Even if I'm sitting here, can I cast? Sure, I can do whatever I want to. And if it's all snowing and blizzardy, absolutely we will. Because this will be a madhouse. But we've got the best, closest parking there is. And that makes a good point. Getting out in the slush and all that stuff, if you're only going 10, 15, 20 miles an hour, what do you gain? I mean, you know what I mean? Wait till the snow plows and the salt shakers get out. you don't gain anything if you burn up all of your hours going 10 or 15 miles an hour. So you are correct. Hey, good. N130NH. Christmas shopping at the BigRigTravels store. Good place to do it. I do need to buy some boots. I need to buy a new jacket too. This jacket that I have has holes all over it. Like as in you could put your fists through some of the holes in my jacket. But free Wi-Fi, lots of eating options. Yeah. I'm debating if I should do the walkabout in the truck stop tonight or if I should just do it tomorrow if we're going to be snowed in. I really can't make up my mind. James, I appreciate it. Thank you. Did you get a calendar, James? There's a good selection of photography in the calendars as well. Gloves too. Now I have gloves, I have head masks, I have ear muffs, all that good stuff. That's a pretty truck. Look at all them lights he's got. Do I have good heat in the truck? I do. Let's see, no word about repower. They will probably have us do it and just reschedule. They're probably also waiting to see how bad this winter storm is, because it would make no sense or no point to have a repower come in if the roads are going to be closed and whatnot. So they're probably waiting until tomorrow morning to see what the weather is going to do. Got a video player to watch movies? No. But I do have Amazon Prime Video, and I watch documentaries and all sorts of good stuff and whatnot on Amazon Video, as well as CBS app where I watch The Price is Right and Big Bang Theory and a couple other CBS shows. What's for dinner? I don't know. Let's, do I watch YouTube? Some. But I don't watch my own videos. I don't watch other truck drivers. After my own truck driving for 12 hours or 14 hours a day, last thing I want to do is watch somebody else drive a truck. Let's pull up radar, see what radar's got going.
You are out of hours of service driving time.
Yes, I know that. Right now it's 43 degrees out here in Walcott. Let's see. Feels like 39 degrees right now. Dew point is at 36. Let's see. Tomorrow's high is supposed to be 34. 100% chance of snow, rain, and ice. Let's look at radar real quick. Nothing showing on the radar. A little bit of glava mess near Omaha and North Platte, Nebraska, and all that stuff. Let's play it forward. Wow. Nebraska's looking ugly. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Des Moines at 11 o'clock. So, I don't know. We'll have to play by ear. Do they have heated wipers? Actually, yes, they do. They're expensive. I don't know if they would really work or not. Because when you're going and you know your whole windshield ice is up, is it really going to get that hot? And if it melts the ice, when the wiper gets off of the ice and it refreezes on the windshield, it just seems like you keep making bigger ice and just smearing ice around. I don't know. I've thought about taking a chance, and we'll see. Anybody got questions? I'll quit talking so y'all can ask questions or whatever. So as you heard, we're completely out of our 70-hour clock. We only gained 7 hours and a couple minutes tomorrow. Am I close to Nancy Kringle? I don't know. She's up in... Oh, starts with a D. Forgot. Not Davenport. I don't know. She's up there somewhere. How long have I been driving a truck? 12 years now. A little bit more than 12 years. Okay, I'll read your email after a little while. I always read everybody's email. Sometimes I may not get a chance to answer, or sometimes I'll forget, or whatever you want to call it. And no 3 million. I think we're at 1,526,000 or something like that last time I looked. Marcia, where you at? I done forgot. When's my next time off? It's supposed to be the first part of December. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. No questions? Have I ever been to Alaska? I have not. Modi! How are you? What is What Cheer? That's the name of a town. Look it up. What Cheer, Iowa. G4 BizJet. Do you know that I used to build the G4 SPs? I definitely did. Worked for Gulfstream for 6 years. Worked for them in Savannah, Georgia, and Dallas, Love Field, Texas. Is the freezer still full? Probably 85% full. What's your favorite city, state? I don't really have one. Only because everything's... all the places have something good and bad about them. Have I ever been to Flint, Michigan? I have. Southeast Minnesota, checking in. I have no idea what a Louis is in a truck. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Have I been to Slovenia? No, I have not. How many rail yards have I been to? Oh, probably just 2. Am I taking Christmas off? I am not. We will be rolling through Christmas. How many miles do I do every day? It all depends on you know, what the schedule is and the mileage I have and all that stuff. Have I ever been to Miami, Florida? I have. We've got road crew down there as well. Why did I start driving trucks? There's a couple things I wanted to do since I was a kid. One of them is television, radio broadcasting. I've always liked airplanes, and I've always liked big trucks. Well, I did the radio and television broadcasting for many years. I went in the military. I worked on aircraft, corporate aircraft, for many years. Decided it was time to do the other thing that I wanted to do, which was drive trucks. So, just one of those things that I wanted to do. When am I coming through Vegas again? I have no idea. When I learn of a trip, you guys learn of a trip. I don't really know ahead of time, basically. Well, I do another video inside the cab. There's already one there. Look on the website, BigRigTravels.com. Click on Video Vault, then scroll down to the vlog area, I guess, and you'll see one there. I don't know why you want another one. It looked just like the first one. What's your CB handle? I don't really have one because I don't talk on this one much. Chris, how you doing? Gobs of you watch but don't chat, and that's perfectly fine. What part of the military? I did United States Air Force. Why not North Dakota? 60 feet underground. 700 miles is not possible on an 11-hour day for me. Next to the caves in Missouri, what would you consider the oddest location you've made a delivery to? I don't know. I've been all over. Railroad yards, ship ports. I guess the oddest location to me personally would have been downtown the Bronx. I literally had to stop in the road underneath the train tracks there, whatever you call it. In Chicago they call it the L. What they call it in New York, I don't remember. And we actually had store owners surround the truck, and they unloaded the truck by hand, and we delivered some exotic meat, oxtail. And I felt really, really weird. Just stop in the middle of the Bronx, and people surround the truck in order to make sure nobody looted us. What made me do YouTube? Well, I used to do Ustream and Cam streams and all of that stuff, and YouTube seemed to be a better option. And at the time that I started looking at it, they would only let you do 10 and 15 minute videos, where I could do all day on Ustream. So when YouTube opened it up and invited me to start doing 4-hour videos, we did it. And then they offered me 8-hour videos, and now I think everybody could do unlimited. So it was just a natural progression in the line of things. How long have I been driving a semi? 12 years. Ever haul secret government stuff? Well, if I told you, then it wouldn't be a secret now, would it? I thought elevated, well, I know the trains were elevated, but I thought Chicago called it an L train, and I thought New York called it something else. Have I ever loaded my truck onto a ferry? I have not. Do you see your family much? They're in a hard place to get to. Not really, maybe once a year or so, give or take. Why do I always pull through the fuel pumps when I don't get fuel? Well, I mean, if I'm only stopping for coffee, I could pull up, get my cup of coffee, and be back before the guy behind me even gets done fueling. Because I don't sit there for an hour. And what else? When do I plan on getting the Samsung Note 8 or 9? I don't know. You got $1,000, man? It's simple for everybody to say, oh, you need to upgrade to Note 8 or 9 or whatever. There's quite another thing when it cost me $1,000. I just paid $4,500 worth of calendar printing, t-shirt printing, hoodies, decals, magnets, all that other stuff. I need to, plus, don't forget I've spent almost $1,000 worth of higher security and changing servers for the website. I've dished out more money this year on the website than I think I ever have before. So give me a chance to catch the money back up. Do I like the highways or back roads? It depends. I like them both. I do like the back roads better as long as they have signal and nice. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I like them both. When we're rolling, it's fun. You have to enjoy yourself no matter where you are. How old am I? I'm old enough to be, be dirt. Actually, I'm 54. 54, but feel like a kid. What's the worst weather I've ever been through? I don't know. Hail, storms, all sorts of good stuff. If I know it's really horrible and it's radar and I see traffic stopped and they're talking about roads closed, we'll stop ahead of time if we can. I mean, it makes no sense to get out in the middle of it when you know the roads are closed. When you know all the 18-wheelers are going to be jam-packed in the truck stops and rest areas and whatnot. So, I mean, if you know everything's a big trouble ahead of you, what's the rush to get there? Would I ever go clean shaven as a dare? I don't care. Makes no difference to me. How do I scroll back? How do I spend my time when the truck is being unloaded? Sometimes working on the website, sometimes talking on the phone with family, sometimes taking a nap if I started at 3 a.m. or whatever. It just depends. Sometimes I have to sit on the dock and watch them unload. What was my job in broadcasting? I did a little bit of video editing. I did in-studio camera work. I did remote broadcasting. I worked with PBS, Channel 9 in San Antonio. Worked with KSAT TV in San Antonio. KMOL a little bit. Let's see. Worked on a TV show called Art Beat, which basically we went around each week videotaping art exhibits and all that stuff and edited like 30 hours worth down into a 30-minute show. Did all sorts of good stuff. What's the maximum fuel range? Well, I don't know. It all depends on the mountains and everything. We do get about 8.3 miles to the gallon. Lewis Hardy, what about the wife? I'm trying to scroll back and read here. What's my secret for leaving the Petro in Ontario, California? I don't know. What's wrong with it? You leave that just like any other truck stop? I don't get it. I don't understand. Will I start the camera? Well, if we're going to be here, yeah, we'll start the camera. We'll let you watch the blizzard roll by. You know, actually, that's a good point, Chris. Last spring through Wisconsin on that back road, what was it? Wisconsin Route 10, I think. That was a humdinger. That was not fun whatsoever. But it did give us more than 700 simultaneous viewers. So that was a record broken. And luckily, that's all we broke. What size engine do you have? I don't know. It's a DT15. You have to look it up. I don't know all the exact horsepower and compression ratio and all that stuff. I'll be honest with you, I'm not that mechanically inclined. Everybody has their strong points and weak points, and I know a guy that could rebuild a engine with his eyeballs closed, you know, but I tried to rebuild one of my carburetors in one of my 1979 trucks, and let's just say I had more pieces rolling around the floor than came in the box originally. That's just not my forte. What was my very first trip? My very first trip was from Dallas, Texas to St. Joseph, Missouri for McDonald's. Have I realized how kind and fair you are? I have no idea what you're talking about. Do I mingle with other truck drivers? I don't. Not on purpose. I don't know, just I'm not one to sit in the TV room and just gab because I walk by and I listen and they're just a bunch of BSers anyways. I feel like I'm in high school listening to everybody's gossip about who did what to who and DOT this and that, and it's just, I don't know. I've just never been attracted to a high school gossip arena type mentality. That's just my opinion. I mean, I'm not antisocial. It's just, I don't know, not my thing, I guess. I don't. And trust me, when I eat at the buffet and whatnot, I hear all those other truck drivers and the stories they come up with, I know are flat out lies, and they all try to one-up each other. I'm not for that. I don't play those silly games. I have had this truck since it was brand new, yes. Lewis Hardy. Wife asked me, why do I look at you every day? I told her my TV's stuck on BigRigTravels. Well, that's good, Lewis. Say hi to the wife for me. Remember, you could always tell what temperature it is, what time it is, wherever I'm driving, as well as my current speed, what direction we're at, and the altimeter, and even what highway we're on, all by looking at the website, BigRigTravels.com. All that information's right there. As well as the trip map, progress bar, tells you if we've been to the shipper or not, or whatever. It's all there. Joe Callie, howdy, welcome. Lionel, how you doing? Okay, so we'll go ahead and call it quits for the day here. We'll keep an eye on the radar. We'll see what happens. I don't know what time we'll leave. I don't know what exactly we're going to do. I don't know the plan yet. But make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell that tells you when we go live anytime. And yes, if we are here tomorrow or get stuck here tomorrow and the snow's picking up and whatever, yeah, we'll turn the cameras on. We'll let you guys see the snowstorm as it's happening. Be a live weather camera at that time. You got your floor mat, huh? Good deal. When I pick up an empty trailer, does your company have to pay rent? Do you need to register to have it? I don't know what you mean. Pay rent to who? For what? Register what? You have to register a trailer as a company just like you would register your RV or motorcycle or truck or car or motorcycle or whatever else, if that's what you mean. Actually, the truck stop looks pretty dead. Because you are on holiday. A lot of people are taking the holiday weekend off. So Tommy Pruitt, you always show up when we go off the air. What's up with that? All right, I'm going to see you all in the morning, one way or the other. We'll see what we come up with. All right, talk to you tomorrow.